J here. Happy Monday to you all. Notice anything different? Anything at all? Wonder what I could be talking about. Anyway, hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was fairly decent for what it was. Nothing really too much to brag about or complain about. Um, I know I asked you guys in my last video, what do you think I should vlog about or talk about? And one person made a suggestion, talk about mental health. Well, I can talk about my mental health, but I can't talk about it as a broad spectrum because, yeah, I know certain people with certain elements of their own thing, and I don't want to bring their personal life into this without their consent, so I'm not going to. But I will tell my whole thing, my backstory, if you will. It's up to you if you want to listen or not. If you want to turn away now, go right ahead. Basically, my whole life, I've always known that I was depressed. Didn't know what depression was until I got into my 20s. Didn't know what anxiety was until I got into my late 20s. And those things I've, like I said, suffered with my whole life. I grew up in a broken home. You know, my parents divorced when I was really young. And then I had a stepfather, a not so nice stepfather, for lack of a better word. And a lot of stuff happened that shouldn't have happened, but it did happen. And I'm over all that. That's all under the bridge now. I've forgiven him. I've moved on. He's moved on. So, what I get depressed about mostly today, or these days rather than today, I always miss my friends that are no longer here or that I'm no longer speaking to. And some I try reaching out to them and nothing. Some of them I try reaching out to and they just ignore me. And then the people that are no longer here, like for example, I had a dream with my godmom in it and she's no longer here. And I miss her so much. I miss our conversations. I miss her laugh. I miss her lectures. I just miss her as a person because she meant so much to me. So very much to me. But, yeah, I always suffered with depression. And I always had anxiety. I just didn't know what anxiety was. So I guess I could say that I've always had anxiety. Like, for example, like, I'm always here in the bedroom talking with you guys. Well, the reason you're not seeing me go anywhere or do anything is because of my anxiety. I had some stuff happen to me in my life that built up a fear inside of me that's eaten me alive. And I'm just now starting to turn that page slowly to go out and do stuff. I'm supposed to go out with friends in a few weeks, and hopefully then I can vlog it and show you what we're doing and all that. And I know you guys saw that slideshow of me with all my friends and family and all that. Well, those are older pictures before a lot of stuff happened to me. there was a lot of stuff that happened after those pictures that grounded me even more into the ground. So that, and it's just sometimes I just don't get excitement of going out anymore. I really don't. It's just, sometimes I just want to stay home, stay in bed all day, and that's part of my depression. And yeah, I'm young to be doing all this, but that's what I want to be doing. I'm not hurting anyone, not hurting myself, and sorry about that. I heard something fall out in the kitchen. I had to go check what that was. Don't know what it was. But, with my anxiety, the way that works for me is I get overwhelmed going shopping sometimes. I get overwhelmed around large crowds sometimes. And I especially get anxiety with driving. I don't drive. If I drove, then I could go places and do things, but I don't drive. And I don't have reliable transportation. There's no buses, there's no cabs. Uber doesn't drive out here. I mean, it's a pretty small town with a big town attitude, and it's a very selfish town as to what it allows in this town and what it doesn't. So it's hard for me to sit back and just say, okay, well, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go do this, when I don't have the means to do that. There's times that I wish that I did. There's a lot of things that have recently gone on and are going on that I wish I could be attending, but I can't because I don't drive. And it sucks. It does suck. So, like I said, this is not supposed to bring anybody down. This is just telling you my backstory and a little bit more about me and who I am and what I'm about. So, I'm gonna leave you all with that, and then I just hope you all have a fantastic day. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and subscribe by clicking on my face right here. And over here somewhere will be a video that YouTube thinks is good for you guys to watch. And I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Peace.